make sure that you've got your name at the top of your paper. Then today we're on page 301 in lesson 47. So go to page 301, you should see lesson 47. Get rocking on your power. When you're done, press play and we'll correct them together. All right, let's go ahead and correct these. 8 times 7 is 56. 6 times 3 is 18. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 6 is 48. 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 4 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 6 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 6 times 8 is 48. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 times 8 is 56. 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. We're going to count by halves today from 1/2 to 10. 1/2, 1, 1 and 1/2, 2, 2 and 1/2, 3, 3 and 1/2, 4, 4 and 1/2, 5, 5 and 1/2, 6, 6 and 1/2, 7, 7 and 1/2, 8, 8 and 1/2, 9, 9 and 1/2, 10. A says 365 plus 240. 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 goes up, 0 goes down. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So you get 605. B, 456 plus 252. 6 plus 2 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10. 1 goes up, 0 goes down. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7. C says 484 plus 41. 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 5 is 6. D says $6 minus $1.50. Cross out the 6, make it a 5, change this into 10, 9, make it in, sorry, just make that in 10. 10 minus 5 is 5, 0 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 1 is 4, so you get $4.50. E says Zakiya brought a box of cereal for $4.56. And a gallon of milk for $2.99. How much did you spend? Well, this is 1 cent less of $3. So 4 plus 3 is $7. And then 56 minus 1 is 55. F. Bree left her home at 7:20. She arrived at school at 7:45. How long did it take? Well, let's take the later time minus the earlier time. And you get 25 minutes. G. Kanisha estimated that each story of the building was 10 feet tall. Kanisha scouted 6 stories, estimate the total height. Well, 10 feet for each of them times 6 is going to give us 60. So we're going to estimate that's about 60 feet high. And then calculate 2 times 9 is 18. Plus 30 gives us 48. Plus 29 gives us 77, plus 110 gives us 187. Problem of the day says, draw a number line from 0 to 4 that's divided into fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Use the quarter-inch marks on a ruler to place each tick mark on the number line. Label each tick mark. Okay, so we have 0. If this is fourths, we have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 1. But remember, 2/4 is really like 1/2. Okay, so now we can go 1 and 1/4, 1 and 1/2, 1 and 3/4, 2. 2 and 1/4, 2 and 1/2, 2 and 3/4, 3. 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 3/4, 4. All right, do your best. I know that it's small. Go ahead and flip it over and we'll get started on our new concept. Today, our new concept has to do with division, and we're going to focus on 3 different ways that we can write a division problem. This one we talked about yesterday, so this would be 15 divided by 3. This is also 15 divided by 3. We can also use a fraction bar, and we can show 15 divided by 3 this way. All right, let's practice. Example 1 says, use digits and a division symbol to show 24 divided by 6 3 different ways. So first let's start with our one where the 24 goes in the box. 24 divided by 6. Could also do 24 divided by 6. And then we can write it as a fraction, 24 divided by 6. All right? Now what is 24 divided by 6? Go in the 6th column, find 24, 4. So this one, 24 divided by 6 is 4. 24 divided by 6 equals 4 and equals 4. Do it again. Example 2 says find 28 divided by 4. What is 28 divided by 4? Well, go in my 4 column, find 28, drag it over, 7. B says 27 divided by 3. Go in my 3 column, find 27, 9. All right, 9 right here, which makes sense because 9 times 3 is 27. Example 3, let's solve these. 8 divided by 1. Well, anything divided by 1 is going to be 8, right? Because 8 times 1 is 8. What about 9 divided by 9? I'll go in my 9 column, find 9, 1, right? Because anything divided by itself is going to equal 1. And then 4 divided by 0. 4 divided by 0, well, anything divided by 0, 0 divided by 4. 0 divided by 4, if you've got 0 things and you put it in 4 groups, well, there's still 0 in any there. 0 divided by anything is 0. Let's look at example 4. It says use the numbers 3, 5, and 15 to write 2 multiplication facts and 2 division. Let's start with our multiplication. So we're going to take our 2 numbers, 2 smaller numbers, use them as our factors. Use the commutative property to switch those. Then for our division, let's start with our bigger number, 15 divided by 5 equals 3. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Let's look at example 5. It says for a science project, Siobhan timed the speeds at which garden snails moved. One snail moved 11 centimeters in 1 minute. At that rate, how far would it move in 12 minutes? This is 11 times 1, 11 times 2, 11 times 3, 11 times 4, 11 times 5 is 55, 11 times 6 is 66, 11 times 7 is 77, 11 times 8, 88, 11 times 9, 99, 11 times 10, 110, 11 times 11, 121, 11 times 12, 132. So how far? 132 centimeters. All right, we know that also because 11 times 12 equals 132. Right? If he's moving 11 centimeters in a minute for 12 minutes, we can just multiply by 12. Go ahead and do your lesson practice. Do these division problems for A through F. For G, you're going to write 27 divided by 9 3 different ways, and for H, you're going to write 28 divided by 7 3 different ways. Go ahead, press pause, find those answers, and then we'll correct them together. For A, hopefully you found 49 divided by 7 is 7. 45 divided by 9 is 5. 40 divided by 8 is 5. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 38 divided by 8 is 4. 27 divided by 3 is 9. G, write 27 divided by 9 3 different ways. 27 divided by 9. 27 divided by 9. 27 divided by 9. And then 28 divided by 7. 28 divided by 7, 28 divided by 7, 28 divided by 7. Let's go ahead and do some of your homework together. Make sure you've got your name on it. And we'll start with number 2. It says the numbers 3, 4, and 12 form a multiplication division fact family. And then it gives you those facts. Write 4 multiplication facts, division facts using the number 4, 5, and 20. Start with your multiplication. Switch them. And then do your division facts. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. 20 divided by 4 equals 5. You can fit that in the box. 4 times 5 equals 20. 5 times 4 equals 20. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. 20 divided by 4 equals 5. Number 7. Number 7 says, what number is the arrow pointing to? Well, if we look at our book here, we can see we got 0, and then we got to count down with negatives. So let's try ones first. 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Well, this is number -10, not -5, so we got to try something else. Let's try 2s. 0, -2, -4, -6, -8, -10. All right, so it's counted by 2s. 0, -1, 0, -2, -4. You can't see that. There you go. Number 9. The length of segment PQ is 2 centimeters. P to Q is 2. The length of segment PR is 11 centimeters. So that means this whole thing is 11. How long is segment QR? Right, so just this piece. Well, to find the piece, we got to subtract. 11 minus 2 equals 9. So this has to be 9 centimeters. Number 10 says, which segment in this triangle appears to be perpendicular to segment AC? So our triangle looked like this. We've got A, B, C. So which is perpendicular to AC? Remember, perpendicular lines meet at a right angle, so it's got to be this line segment down here. How would we name that? Well, we've got C, B. So you'd write it like that. Segment C, B. Go ahead, flip her over. Number 28. Describe the order of operations in each expression, then find the number each expression equals. So A says 12 divided by parentheses 6 divided by 2. Remember, parentheses say me first. So go ahead and do 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now we got to do 12 divided by 3, and we get 4. So A, 4. B, 12 divided by 6 divided by 2. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So B, 1. C, does the associative property apply to division? Did we get the same answer when we grouped different things? No. No, just like it doesn't apply to subtraction, it doesn't apply to division. 29. In the year 2003, each visitor to the country of Mexico spent an average of $540. Each visitor to the country of Canada spent an average of $557. How many more dollars did each visitor to Canada spend? So, how many more? That's our cue. We got to subtract. So we've got 557 minus 540. 7 minus 0 is 7. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 0 is 0. So we get $17. 30. One of the largest hammerhead sharks ever caught weighed 991 pounds. One of the largest porbeagle sharks ever caught weighed 507 pounds. Round to the nearest 100 pounds to estimate the weight difference of those two sharks. So we were estimating the difference. So we got to subtract. First one rounding is 991. Second one rounding is 507. Nearest 100, so 9 looks at the 9. The 9 says, go up one time. So 9 goes up to 10. This becomes 1,000. 5 looks at the 0. 0 says, don't get no more. 1,000 minus 500 is 500 pounds. Abbreviation for pounds, it's a little strange, but you can write LBS, that's the abbreviation for pounds. Otherwise, feel free to just write pounds out. It doesn't matter. Either works. Excellent. Good luck on the rest of your problems.